So you look at that, and so there's a lot of what's going on in society, and we hear a lot about green and what is green. It's in paints, you hear all about VOCs, volatile organic compounds, and those are the compounds, the chemical compounds that come off a paint when you're applying it and while it dries. The paint takes about 2 weeks to dry. It depends on the color. So things come off that paint and create ozone and smog in the area where it's being done. But there are a lot of things that have VOCs, not just paint. We always hear about paint having the VOCs. Carpeting has the formaldehyde that comes off new carpeting. Furniture, paneling, that great new car smell, not such a good smell. You should open the windows. And yoga mats, who would have known because of the rubber. And cows. Cows are one of the biggest biggest producers of methane, which is VOC, and so it's a good reason to become a vegetarian, which I'm not, but I thought I'd throw that out there in case. So when you look at paints, and as I said, it used to be, probably about 8 years ago, that if you wanted to go green with any product, you were compromising quality. So you get a lot of hospitals and schools wanting to use a zero VOC or low VOC paint at that time, and you used to be able to apply it and it would just fail. You don't, that isn't the case, and it hasn't been the case. When we launched, I actually launched this product 8 years ago, and it was a resin that we found in Italy that was a very durable resin. So again, when you're going to choose your paint and your color, you've got to use a high quality paint because you don't want to trust that great color you just found to a low quality paint that doesn't have a good paint film that you can scrub. This has zero VOCs, it has Green Seal Class A certification, very low odor, and it's in a 100% recycled plastic can, which is a really neat thing. And this product was used, we'll get to it a little bit later in the color collection, but it was used exclusively in the renovation of Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water. Yeah, who's been to Falling Water? Yes, you gotta go. Change your life. It's beautiful. I worked on that project. They tested every paint in the universe. I mean, every single paint. And this was the only paint that stood up to the moisture inside the house as well as the zero VOC requirement that they had. So you know that that house is built on a waterfall, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But you don't have to always use zero VOC. Okay, latex, acrylic latex paints that are low VOC, this is a better quality paint, gives you a thicker paint film. Okay, so it provides you a better quality finish, and it only has 50 grams per liter, very low VOC, and it has much less carbon footprinting because you paint less with this paint.